On the northern coast of Africa, in what is today Tunisia, once stood a city that grew so rich it became the only true rival to Rome. This was Carthage, a place born from trade, strengthened by the sea, and remembered for its epic rivalry with the Roman Republic. Its story is one of ambition, brilliance, and a fall so complete that Rome ensured almost nothing remained. Carthage began as a Phoenician colony from Tyre. The Phoenicians were legendary sailors who built wealth through trade, not conquest. They founded Carthage around the 9th century BCE, on a spot with a natural harbor and fertile lands. This small colony grew into a thriving, independent metropolis. Carthage became the jewel of North Africa, a maritime power whose strength rested on commerce and navigation. Their advanced warships, called quinqueremes, and vast merchant fleets stretched from Spain to Sicily. Wealth poured into the city: African grain, Spanish silver, and slaves from distant lands. Its harbors were constantly filled, its markets bustling. The city itself was a marvel of ancient engineering, with its famous circular military harbor and towering walls that were said to be insurmountable. But with great wealth came rivalry. Rome, rising in Italy, had its own ambitions. Both powers craved control of Sicily, leading to the Punic Wars in 264 BCE, 3 epic struggles for control of the Mediterranean. The First Punic War was a brutal clash of strengths. Carthage had the superior navy, Rome the stronger army. In an incredible feat, Rome built its own fleet and invented the corvus, a boarding bridge that turned sea battles into hand-to-hand combat. After 23 grueling years, Rome won, forcing Carthage to surrender Sicily and pay a massive indemnity. Yet Carthage endured, expanding into Spain under generals like Hamilcar Barca and his son Hannibal. Legend says Hannibal swore an oath to never be a friend to Rome, an oath that would define his life and Carthage's destiny. This was not just a boy's promise. It was a declaration of a generational war, a blood feud that would shake the foundations of the ancient world. In 218 BCE, Hannibal launched one of history's most daring campaigns. With an army including war elephants, he marched from Spain, across the Pyrenees, through France, and over the Alps into Italy. Despite harsh conditions, he emerged with a hardened army. The sight of his war elephants, creatures of myth and terror to the Romans, descending from the alpine snows, was a psychological victory in itself. For over a decade, Hannibal waged war on Roman soil. He crushed Roman forces at Trebia, orchestrated a devastating ambush at Lake Trasimene, and achieved his masterpiece at Cannae in 216 BCE. There, using a brilliant double envelopment strategy, his smaller force surrounded and annihilated a Roman army of nearly 80,000 men. Cannae became a byword for tactical perfection and utter destruction, a nightmare that would haunt the Roman psyche for centuries. Yet Rome refused to surrender. They adapted, avoiding direct battles while attacking Carthaginian supplies and allies. The Roman general Scipio took the fight to Spain and then North Africa, forcing Hannibal to return after 16 years. At the Battle of Zama in 202 BCE, Scipio defeated Hannibal. Carthage lost its empire, navy, and was burdened with massive reparations. But Carthage did not die. Stripped of military power, it turned to trade and agriculture, quickly thriving again. This resilience alarmed Rome. Senator Cato the Elder ended every speech with, "Carthage must be destroyed." He would reportedly hold up fresh figs in the Senate, grown in Carthaginian soil, as a tangible reminder of the enemy's disturbing prosperity just across the sea. In 149 BCE, Rome launched the Third Punic War with one goal: total annihilation. For 3 years, the Carthaginians fought with desperate courage, men, women, and children joining the defense. They melted down statues to forge new swords and used their own hair to make ropes for catapults. But in 146 BCE, the city fell. The Romans burned it, enslaved its people, and erased it from the map. Legend says the ground was sown with salt, so nothing would ever grow again, a final, symbolic curse. The fall of Carthage was the end of a civilization. Rome emerged as master of the Mediterranean, while Carthage became a symbol of the fate awaiting those who challenged Rome. Yet its memory lives on in Hannibal's campaigns, the ruins in Tunisia, and the lesson that even the mightiest empires are never invincible. And that is the story of Carthage, Rome's greatest rival. If you enjoyed this journey, give this video a like, share it, and subscribe. Now, tell me in the comments what to explore next: the legendary city of Troy, the rise of Alexander the Great, or the mystery of Atlantis. Your choice might be our next video.